Hello, hello everybody, welcome back. We are here in our nullsec location. I've kind of updated a few things. We have some new stuff. So, let's get into that. We've updated the rev. We've got a pretty good fit going now. I can heal about 68,000, um, repair every cycle. And I've discovered that having the damage control is going to be better overall for my armor resistance. So we swapped one red for damage control on the rev, but otherwise nothing really changed there. What we did change, however, we have some new ships. So, you'll see here that we have the usual assortment of ships that I've been showing off. We've got the Revelation, the Nidhogger, the Thanatos, the Phoenix, the Valraven. I guess that's the next one I'm picking up. Um, the Naglfar, and the Chimera. But there's one here that's a little different. This is a Revelation bodyguard I picked up a couple days ago. After the Wavewrap stream, I put up my 53 boxes, the abundance boxes, for trade, and I was able to pick up a Revelation bodyguard. My main... The ship that I really wanted was the Moros bodyguard, but the Revelation bodyguard does just fine for me as well. We're not gonna fly this thing anytime soon, at least out in space. We'll probably use it for, like, high-sec events and stuff like that. I say high-sec events, it's, hangar events, really. Like the Wayseeker combat test. But we definitely need to get some skills going for this. I need the extra 4% resistance and 2% armor. That would really help out. The other reason we are not using it right away, is the IP cost. As it sits right now, as it sits right now, um, I need... I need, like, 12,000 more IP in order to ensure it. So I'll be working on trying to get the flex completed for that. That's a lot of flex I have to get my hands on. I'm debating how I want to get my hands on that, or the IP itself. I think the best way for me to do that would be... Yeah, it's not currently active. I think, there's a glitch right now for it. I put in a ticket on the Eve Echoes Discord, but I don't think they've recognized it. Anyway, so the IP is what's holding us back here. Because I really don't want to have to do that, but if I was to... I think if I was to do the Omega Special deal, we would get the IP that I would need, and the flex I would need. We'd be going from 720 days to 990? So that'd be a decent amount there. We're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7,000 flex, or, IP there, and then an additional, like, 1,300, 1,400 flex, which I can use for the IP. Yeah, all the text is gonna be squished down a little bit. It's something I'm just trying to test out. I'll have to go through and fix the in-game text, or the stream text, at some point. I was messing around with it yesterday, and it's just not happy. So we'll figure it out. If you can still read it, that's fine. I just don't know if it's legible from where I'm at. Alright. Anyway, so that's the, Revelation Bodyguard I picked up. I do not have a nanocore for it either, so that's a whole nother issue. Alright. So I think we are ready to get started on our
undocking
farming. So long as all stays quiet here, I really want to focus on it doesn't really look that bad. Oh goodness. Oh no. I mean, it's not bad looking. But I see it. That's terrible. Yeah. Here comes Jin with his Revelation bodyguard. Oh, Angel Inquisitor. Maybe I'll go do that. Oh, there's an FRP, Jinner. If we want to do that.
Warp drive active.
Okay, let me, I should be fine. So let me warp there instead. You warp into 0? Give me a minute, I'm at the Angel Inquisitor. Okay, so give me a moment to, get in there. Alright, we're gonna be doing an Angel Fleet Rally Point on stream. That'll be cool.
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's get to 0. You might hear my heater running in the background. It's kinda cold today. Okay, coming in. Here we are.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Trying to get used to my new layout here. A little bit of lag today. The anti-ship, when it's fully cycled up, it's like 5,000 DPS. And it also depends on which ship you have it
Enemy
on.
ships detected.
How you doing today, Larry? Hi, Ism.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
See, can we have like a good image here?
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Nice to have two revelations just kind of sitting in the same area. So, Angel Fleet rally points will have one
We're
additional
under attack.
capital ship every wave. Don't mind me, I'm okay. So you'll have Hi Rishi, how you doing today? So you'll have like one capital ship on the first wave, two capital ships on the second wave, three capital ships on the third wave, and four capital ships on the fourth wave. Typically the fourth wave is gonna be two dreads and two carriers.
We're under attack.
My personal rev is set up for
We're
a
under
huge
attack.
amount of armor repair, whereas Jitter, on the other hand, is a shield rev. He can get away with a shield rev because he has the level 45 pulse
We're under
implant.
attack.
Yeah, honestly, it's better on the Revelation, the shield setup with Pulse Crystal level 45 is actually pretty incredible. Make sure we focus the Naglfars, I guess.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
That way they don't run away.
We're under attack.
Alright. You can see I'm not really taking a whole lot of damage here. I can go all the way down to 30% armor.
We're being warp scrambled.
And it won't matter.
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Okay, so that's taken care of.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
We're just gonna finish off these battleships and then we'll move on to the Nidhoggers.
We're under attack.
Jenner, if we don't mind grappling the one of the two Nidhoggers that'll spawn next, I'll grab the other one.
We're under attack.
Like I said, my ship does not care about how much
We're
health
under
you take
attack.
away from it. One cycle will put me pretty much back up at full health from here.
We're under
I,
attack.
I said Naglfar, not Revelation.
We're under attack.
It's a good thing we're in the same fleet.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to try and kill one of
We're
these
under
Nidhoggers.
attack.
My Seawiz is doing
We're
just
under
fine, so...
attack.
I'm not using the bodyguard right now because I don't have the IP to replace it if it died. Yeah, just make sure we grapple both Nidhoggers. Not Nidhoggers, Naglfars. Grapple both Naglfars. I don't know which one you're gonna grapple, but we need to do that.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Okay, I guess he grappled that one.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Oh, you've got the further one? Okay, I've got the close one.
We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, it's nice having multiple ships with a grapple, and you can just keep certain enemies that like to run away from doing that. Okay, let's kill that other Naglfar. You could, if you have the fitting for it. That's definitely something you can do. But most people want to have a lot of other modules along with it. For example, I'm running two target painters, but I could drop one of them for another grapple. A little bit of lag there.
We're under attack.
But yeah, it's definitely something that you could do. Especially if you were trying to solo these. It wouldn't be that bad. They do take up quite a bit of capacitor as well, so maybe that would be a reason why you wouldn't want it. Ooh, 46,000. Yep, it is, it's thermal circulation that I'm using. I am using it for the level 15, armor resistance. So long as I have it passively on my ship,
We're under attack.
I am getting the 20% armor resistance. Right now, my other implants are just not great for me, right? So, I do have multi-frequency. I'm just not using it because it reduces my tracking. Since I do a lot of, like, small, medium, and large anomalies, the reduction in tracking is kind of hurting me at this point. So I've swapped over to the thermal circulation for the extra resist. It's at least giving me something that I need in the event that something happens. Barrel guns do help, but they're very slow in terms of clear time. Alright. Cleared that out quite nicely. Jitter, do you want to get your looter? Yep. Red bodyguard and a red, side by side. And two very opposite, forms of thought. Gonna keep that running. Yeah, we finished it pretty much perfectly on that bounty tick, didn't we? 145 million. Yep. Jitter is kind of relying on his implant to keep him alive, whereas I'm relying on the capabilities of the ship itself. What it was built for, I guess I should say. You can just drop the loot, in one of the things around us, and I'll pick it up at the end. I think we'll keep it this way. Man, the Noctis and the Noctis 2 are some of the coolest ships ever. That was a Angel Fleet rally point that we just did. It's one of the easier capital anomalies. Yep. It's a nice little anomaly. Thank you. Yeah, 145 million. Plus you add the combination. That is, quite the, capability. When you have help. Alright. I think I can go back now. I don't think there's any loot left. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna move on to an Angel Inquisitor.
Warp drive active.
Sorry for the flashbang of the sun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the single largest bounty tick that I've had. Even considering that that was split between two people. Yeah, it's glowing because I have the armor hardeners on.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it's a pretty ship. It is a pretty ship. Hi, Koopy. How you doing today?
Enemy ships detected.
There's not even a point in me trying to lock these ships up. They just die too quick.
Enemy ships detected.
There we go. There's a
We're
battleship I can
under
shoot at. They are dying before I can lock onto them because I have the Sea Whiz going.
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled.
Jitter, I don't suppose you would mind looting the Inquisitor as well when I'm done with it? Nope. I do not need to lock ships for the Sea Whiz to actually kill them.
We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, it is very nice. It's one of the best capabilities that they've given to Dreadnoughts. And it's why carriers are not performing that well right now. Alright. We're gonna have another gate we have to activate. Gotta wait for Siege to come off, though. I don't think it was a nerf. I think, yeah, it was a
Warp
buff.
drive active.
Yep. They did do really well with the medium Logi ships. I think that's a really good thing they did for those. They also buffed the Orca and the Rorqual, so that's awesome.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
Unfortunately, this is one of the easier Angel Inquisitors, so we're really not going to get much from it. I was really hoping that it was the better one. They did not double the range. They removed the range bonus from the ship, and they made it like a passive bonus. So they actually got like maybe a 10% buff on the range. But it was not doubled. Some of the modules got doubled itself, which is a good thing. But the bonuses and stuff went away. I think it's a good it's a good thing because Logi ships
Enemy ships
Um,
detected. We're under attack.
need it, I guess. A lot of the times they were kind of relegated to being right in front of everybody. Whereas now they can hide a little bit. Okay, I'm going to hide the game real quick. I want to see if we got, like, a lab or something. No lab. Okay. It won't be too long before I need some loot. We got
Enemy
2 more
ships
waves to get
detected.
through.
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
It takes so long to lock onto a frigate. Okay. I'm just gonna have to wait for that to spool up on him. Should be pretty close to max full. Oh, now it reset. Okay,
Enemy
last
ships
wave.
detected. We're under attack.
Hi, Snoopy. How you doing today? Yeah, I can't quite do anything to a cruiser. That's a pretty good image. Oh. It might be because you're a mod. You just need to wait for this grappler to cycle through. And the longer it stays on him, the worse it gets. Oh, how are you gonna take that, Jin? You gonna lose? Alright. Jino should be able to make it in here for the loot. Chemosh is an EVE Online Dreadnought that is the upgrade to, like, the Revelations that we have. It's a faction Dreadnought. Yeah, Rev's doing a great job. It is an Angel... No, it's a, Blood Raider Dreadnought, so it gets the Nosferatu bonuses. And it's just an incredible Dreadnought. If I can pull it up here. Yes, it is. Let me send this so you have reference. Have a look at that and see what you think about that. This was a level 10 Inquisitor. It was a standard Inquisitor, not an advanced Inquisitor. I would have liked to have had a advanced Inquisitor, though. Okay, now we're gonna be doing a bunch of small anomalies, see if we can spawn, like, another fleet rally point or something.
We're under attack.
My favorite dreadnought right now, I still love the Phoenix. But for actually flying it out here, the Revelation is fantastic for me. I don't have a Moros yet. It is in the works.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
So we'll see how the Moros goes when we get the Moros. I do also like the Naglfar. It does everything I want it to just fine. I'm just not a cannon person. It's not my favorite weapon system.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Thank you. I guess. I guess if we want to gather up this loot as we go and donate the rest of it to Corp, as I clear out these anomalies, we can get some minerals and stuff. I don't know what minerals we need. I haven't looked at the list, but this would be something. Yep, Seaman's doing his job perfectly.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Because of the content that I normally fly my Revelation or any of my Dreadnoughts, I prefer the anti-ship Sea-Wiz. But the versatile Sea-Wiz is also really good.
We're being warp scrambled.
If you find yourself doing content that has, like fighters in it, or drones, then go with the versatile Sea-Wiz. If you find yourself doing content that has mostly ships in it, go with the anti-ship Sea-Wiz. I don't think anybody uses the other Sea-Wiz. It would be hard for us to find one that does.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. detected. We're under attack.
I really do need to get my CIWS skills upgraded, but that's gonna take a long time.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Okay, we might have to dock up here in a minute.
Enemy ships
Autopilot
detected.
engaged.
We're under attack.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we got a few people. Okay. We're fine. A few people responding to the threat. So we should be okay. Which one did I come from? That one?
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that's a little trick you can use, is if you're still, like, if you still have flight velocity, you can activate your siege and deactivate it, and that will bring you down to 0 inertia, or whatever the hell it is, which will allow you to actually warp again pretty quick.
We're under attack.
I'm gonna hide chat real quick so I can read what's going on. Alright, there we go.
Warp drive active.
Gotta wait for me to come out of warp here.
We're under attack.
But, yeah, the hope is that we go ahead and spawn a capital anomaly again. Or maybe, like, an advanced Inquisitor.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
I personally really like having the separated turrets. It means I'm not wasting damage as I tear through all these.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Clear time is highly important out here. go ahead and clear another small.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so that was a 39 million bounty hit from the Inquisitor.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Having a little bit of trouble tracking that
Enemy ships
battle cruiser,
detected.
but not too bad.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
So next up, we'll go for a medium anomaly, and we'll go through the mediums. Alright. So now we have a... Well, I guess we can do one more small. There's one really close to us. Alright, 28 million bounty tick. On just small anomalies. That's not bad.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Not quite yet. We're close. I think I've hit 48 million. I think if I was doing multiple larges in a row, I could probably get it.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Why? Why are we locked onto the...
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Seems like there's just some people moving around a little bit in our area. Not sure if they were previously logged out and then just logged in to try to leave or what they're doing, but we'll be ready. Alright. Now we can move on to mediums.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so we have some medium anomalies to run now.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
And we're gonna grapple and web that frigate. Should allow our Seaways to actually do something to him.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Here comes Panda. This will be interesting. Hi Panda, how you doing? What are you coming with?
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, we don't want you anywhere near our space.
We're under attack.
A lot of lag there. There he is. Yep, definitely a lot of people chasing you down.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
It doesn't matter, you're still a red out here, so good luck.
Located here. Located here. Located here.
Okay, he left. I don't think you're too fast for the Sea-Wiz. The Sea-Wiz was tracking everything else, except for you. You just got lucky that there was enough ships on grid that you weren't targeted.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
No, it will not. Not if it's already on something, which it was. Remember, you came into me running an anomaly. That sequence was already busy.
Warp drive active.
Alright. Well, now it's your place, Panda. You gotta figure out what you're doing. Because I know damn well you ain't coming over here. Sorry about the no screen, but that's what you're gonna get until you leave. Yeah, you don't have any exits right now, Panda. You gotta choose one and go. Oh. Can you find a way out? Or did you log off? I'm pretty sure you logged. You ain't killed any.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I guess I'll go back to ratting.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack.
Seems like you're having a pretty good game of cat and mouse, though.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, a little bit of excitement for today. Not really much, but a little bit.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled. ships detected.
Alright.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Anyways, how's it going for you guys so far? You having a pretty good day? Back to the farming. Uh-oh, pretty bad day so far. Oh, I hate going through a mountain of emails.
Warp drive active.
Oh no! So I'm guessing you didn't want to fight those people? You just left it with them? I mean, in the very least, if they choose to complete
We're
your
under
mission,
attack.
you'll still get the merit. Oh no.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
I mean, surely your rattlesnake could handle him. Or your cobra.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Why isn't it focusing on that thing first? Yeah, I need to change the auto lock. How do I do that? Okay, we're gonna go by current overview. I should probably create a new thing here.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
So if I go here, okay. Well, it doesn't quite work how I hoped it would. I was really hoping I would be able to set it to just, battleships and battlecruisers. But unfortunately not. So we're just gonna go back to the normal. Oh yeah, we close to, we're only close to 1.5 billion. Right, well I think I will end this after this.
Enemy ships detected.
We've done some pretty good grinding today. We've made like 500 million.
We're under attack.
Which is pretty average for this amount of time. Not too bad. There may or may not be a stream later today, I don't know. But for now, I need more rest. Done some pretty good grinding though. Alright. Let's head on back. I mean, you can always sleep at work. No, don't do that. That's terrible advice. Alright, so I'm gonna
Autopilot
head back,
engaged.
and I'm gonna say thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you enjoy that I have picked up a Revelation bodyguard for future content. Look forward
Warp
to
drive
that.
active.
And I'll probably see you later. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, and be safe.